There has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Brazil needing a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Needed a better pass there. Thiago Silva. He's through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Bonucci. Jorginho. Chiellini. And it's Jorginho. And here's Immobile. Now it's Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne. Up for the header! He's managed to get himself offside. Marquinhos. Thiago Silva. Arthur. Coutinho.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Oh, that's neat. There will be a throw-in. Chiellini. Pings it out wide. Looks to clip it forward. Corner it is. And he just whacks it away. Throw it. Can he deliver? Just brushed off the ball there.
Italy are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Crosses it in. Go. It's in!
Oh!
Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Philippe Coutinho. And it's Willian. Coutinho. He's got away. Can he find a finish now? So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Richarlison. And that has put paid to that. Fabinho. Well weighted. Chance to shoot. And the shot! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Brazil get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's left his man. It's a great ball. He's gone for it! And it's played forward. Defender's on the back foot. Alexandro concedes a free kick for that. Time to deliver. Marco Verratti, Locatelli. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lucas Paqueta. Willian. Gets the better of his man. Tries to float one. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Fabinho. Willian with a definite foul there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Danilo. And it's Berardi. Richarlison. And that will be the final act. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Dímele. ¿Qué? Two French with 1 and then 600 and something.
Ewo beke betre.
Yeah, okay. No problem. 10 million.
Okay.
I wanted to okay. Slow. Mban, kitchen.
All right.
Yeah.
This name.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This, of course, the Maracanã, the official home of the Brazilian national team, known as the Seleção in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Dries Mertens. He's just so quick and elusive, Peter. He'll be in behind that defensive line before they even know what's hit them. The way he drifts across the forward line also makes him very difficult to track, and he often lures defenders out of position, creating space for others to sneak into. I think he's going to be a real hit here.
Yeah, hard to see past him. Shoots!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Forward it goes. And here's Willian. Willian goes up and over.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Belgium are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Alexandro. Ball through needs to be good here. And now they can launch a counter. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. De Bruyne. Keeper sends it forward.
Lukaku really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Coutinho. Well positioned to make that interception. Vertonghen. De Bruyne. Still goalless. Now it's Mertens. Out to the right. De Bruyne. Meunier gets into some space. Timely intervention. Denayer. Alderweireld. Vertonghen. Witsel. Willian. Lucas Paqueta. Coutinho. Plays it back. Now it's Willian. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Hoists it forward. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's through the middle. That's clear cut. free kick. Chooses to go back. Alexandro receives it in a wide position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And he's cut it out. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Alexandro. Witzel plays it forward. There's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. We'll back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again then.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose. They can't afford to lose patience.
That's a mistimed tackle, and it is a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here to open the scoring.
Well, the keeper probably felt he could read that, but he's guessed completely wrongly. He's gone to the other side.
Has a pop! It's in! They have come roaring back! Lukaku versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Lukaku. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Willian. Receives it in a good position. Courtois sends that a long way. And that's been won straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Hazard. Hazard! And that'll be a goal kick. Danilo. Arthur plays it out to the flank. Lucas Paqueta. Tried to play it through. He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Brazil take the lead. Lucas Paqueta. There's a long ball. There's the through ball. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Coutinho plays it short. Whipped in. Keeper has beaten it away. And he's straight offside. Got changes here from both sides, in fact. Torgan Hazard. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Hazard. Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Witzel tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Lukaku. Has he picked him out? Not offside that time. Here comes the corner. And that's been levered clear.
Brazil are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Now it's Hazard. De Bruyne is onto it and can take it up.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Mertens.
Belgium are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Play for a throw. Lukaku spreads it towards the left. He's had a go! Back of the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
All square again into the dying minutes. Could move up a gear here, and help's available out wide. A chance! And that has been clubbed away, and it's been taken straight back. Alderweireld. And it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Hazard has given away a free kick. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
He's through. Coutinho. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's it, nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. Boy, you can feel the tension. So, the first penalty. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He's so focused there. Fantastic save.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Torgan Hazard with eyes on the prize. Top corner.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Brazil in search of parity. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he gets wrong.
Mertens is the man who's second in line.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
From one behind. Oh, what a save!
I think the keeper's done really well to save that. He deserves a pat on the back from his teammates.
Belgium have the chance to pull away here. Great stop, keeper's denied him.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
So this one to restore parity. Keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
Hazard is the fourth man to step up. No, it's been saved!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Arthur is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Keeper's read that beautifully.
Well, that's great concentration from the keeper and a wonderful save.
Ederson obliged to stop this to keep them alive. And there it is, a decisive kick. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty.
Oh, commiserations. The definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Grammarly can't teach you to juggle, but it can get your paper over the finish line for free. With a double click, Grammarly offers synonyms in your document that fit the context of what you're writing, so you can find the right words faster. Click the blue button below to try Grammarly for free.
The start of this game. And there is the opening goal. Nedim Bayrami. Composed and cool from the spot. And after just more than 5 minutes, it is Lazio nil, Empoli 1. And in the right boot of Bayrami. His 5th goal of the season, his 3rd penalty. And it was never in doubt. Defensive record now, 35 conceded. Could this be number 36? Vujanovic in. Bayrami into the middle. That's the beam. Tarkowski. And moments later, Empoli double. The Lazio defense froze. And Simon Tarkowski, after Stojanovic pulled it back, Bayrami's shot fell perfectly for the ball. You could do nothing but take the gift and sweep it into the bottom corner. Lazio now, Empoli 2. What a start. And the best attack at home in the division is yet to get going. There's an early booking. And Parisi made his debut for the under-21s for Italy in November. Corner comes in, it's deep towards Milinkovic-Savic. Immobile goes down. He was looking for the penalty. Marusic wants to play on. Time in. Immobile! And how he loves to score in the first game of the year. For the 10th time, when January opens, Immobile finds the net for Lazio. And they cut the deficit before the quarter-hour mark. A glancing header, guided past a stranded Vicario. And it is Lazio 1, Empoli 2. Milinkovic-Savic with the perfect shape on the ball, and Akanji does the rest. Parisi goes down. Luis Felipe is yellow carded. A burst of pace there. Felipe Anderson, good couple of touches to break it into space. Parisi has to be careful, he's been booked. Immobile gets there. Luis Alberto on his weaker foot. And Acerbi was waiting. Anderson's shot blocked by Luperto. His 4th season with the club. Disappointed he won't be able to take any further part as the change is made, and it is going to be Bradley. Luis Alberto. Ciro Immobile. Still Ciro Immobile. The stop from Vicario was comfortable. On his weaker foot. Felipe Anderson. Milinkovic-Savic and Vicario for the 2nd time. And Strakosha has not looked at all convincing like that header back. Hussain. Luis Alberto. Anderson. They seem destined to score and level their Lazio, but the Berto gave Empoli hope. The header back from Ricci to the onrushing Hussain, who measures his pass perfectly. Luis Alberto, well, he didn't realise it was coming. Anderson and Ben could do no more than crashing off the crossbar. Minutes on the clock. Keeper's missed it. Header, and off the line by Luperto. Another corner kick. Vicario had a lot of bodies in front of him. He felt he was pushed forward. But with 3 defenders on the line, Luperto got it highest. Have to go back to the gestures of Parisi at the end of his match. Marquinhos started 14 matches this season. Speculation again that he's going to be moving on. This January transfer window. Good move that from Empoli, who are still playing their football. Felipe Anderson, that could be a problem for Marquinhos. It's going to be one of the fastest yellow cards of the season. About 15 seconds on the pitch. No appeal from the Lazio players. Tarkowski's pass. Francesco's cross. Henderson, who's had more shots without a goal this season for midfielders. To Serie A, 2 years in B. This is Immobile. A lot of defenders back. The shot does make its way through the crowd. There's the deflection.
Extra Care makes shopping at CVS extra better. Your free membership gets you 2% back every time you shop, and sale prices on the healthy snacks you crave. We'll email and text you personalized deals.
Who's that back? Head running from Marusic. Pedro from distance. Vicario worried enough to throw a hand at it. Let's see if Grazzoli changes tactics. Will they get another goal? Well, Strakosha didn't move, confident he was not headed in. But the players head to the tunnel at the break. Lazio 1, Empoli 2. So we see Bandinelli scored the first goal of the season for Empoli against Lazio in the reverse. We're ready to get going again here at the Stadio Olimpico. Just about. So Lazio have it all to do. They need to come from behind. If they can do it against Inter, logic would say they can surely do it going off. This is Immobile. Shoots from distance, Immobile. Just seconds after the restart. Then Immobile fires up the Lazio with the intent to turn this game around. Was there a deflection there? Ricci sliding in. It was coming inside the area this season. Here's another chance. Immobile. Pedro. And inside a minute, Lazio could have done error by Marquinhos. A block from Milinkovic-Savic. Immobile and Pedro, who's been in such great form on his weaker foot. Oh, ref, that was a late challenge for Pedro, and the yellow card. Henderson at the right side of the ball. Leon says the referee. Alberto's shot. No, Andriazzoli wouldn't admit it. Relegation is not an option, as we see Di Francesco. Henderson. Bandinelli. A wild attempt. Ciro Immobile. Alberto! Again he drags this shot wide. Oh, an error given away. Di Francesco pulled down by Marusic, who had to make that challenge there. 5 players wide. It's Felipe Anderson. A Brazilian. Crosses in. Milinkovic-Savic trying to claim the corner. He was played really well in the second half. Lucas Leiva. Felipe Anderson. Ball in, and there is the finish. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. volleys Lazio back into the game. Lazio 2. Felipe Anderson, perfect weight and pace on the ball. And Milinkovic-Savic drives it into the empty net. Sakani laid off. Marusic is going to get there. He bobbed it. Somehow Vicario kept it out. Milinkovic-Savic puts it over the bar. Could have had 2 in 2 minutes. Fantastic save by Vicario on Immobile. And look at the numbers close around Milinkovic-Savic. Arms raised. Sarri on the sidelines, can't believe it. Luis Alberto again losing his temper with the referee. Lazio is away at Champions Inter. But Bandinelli as the top goal scorer, Andrea Pinamonti.
Here's to a new year. Let's resolve to make room for what matters the most. To gather, relax, and celebrate in a home you love. Here
Comes in. Pinamonti has been decisive in the end of games this season. First attack in the division. Marquinhos through the legs. Pulls it back. Di Francesco against the run of play. Empoli retake the lead. And it's Federico Di Francesco to take all 3 points. Marquinhos nutmegs Felipe, and then unmarked in the middle is Di Francesco, who can finish without any problem for his 4th of the season. It is Lazio 2, Empoli 3, and Marquinhos, the Roma youth player, at the heart of that goal. Referee having to deal with some hijinks in the box. 9 corners to 2, but just the first of this second half for either side. Luis Alberto. Good shape on it. The keeper's missed it. It's in. And Lazio have equalised. Patrick had the last touch. Empoli brought back down to ground. Really, the images seem unambiguous in their evidence. The VAR is called. See the strange decision not to go. See what Djua makes of it now. Well, that's the freeze frame of the left hand of Patrick. Bouncing up, strikes the hands. Crosses the line. Ref wants a closer look. And the decision. The goal is ruled out. The handball. Lazio 2, Empoli 3. Anderson closing down. Space for Felipe Anderson. Crosses in. Roberto's head. Penalty. Immobile went down. Roberto's challenge. And Lazio in the 86th minute. Again, Felipe Anderson involved. The right arm of Roberto across the face of Immobile. It was enough to convince the referee. Seems a pretty standard challenge, but Immobile went down in pain. Was contact. Ciro Immobile. He saves! Vicario denies the Lazio captain to his right. Went more for power than placement. Felipe Anderson. Zakan. Crosses in. There was a late run, and there's a late goal. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic for the second time And what a match he's had. An assist and 2 goals into Felipe Anderson. Mattia Zaccagni just helps it up. And it was a perfect pass, splitting Viti and Marquitza and Meli. Bandinelli this time. He's booked. He's there again, Luis Alberto, as it's cleared away, but that surely is the last action of the match. The ref just checks his watch. What a start to 2022.
Down instead by Lewis Hall, who was born in September 2004. How impressive is that? As Kovacic brings it forward, brilliant run from him, and Ziyech is in here, and Werner smashes it over the line. They're looking for a flag, but the flag stays down, and Chelsea have the lead, and Timo Werner couldn't miss from there. A striker's dream.
They got the ball out, but this run, it starts with Lewis Hall, he gives the ball to Kovacic, what a fantastic run, finds his teammate Ziyech there very well. Werner, he is onside just about, and as you say, that's a striker's dream, a yard out, he does take the touch, settles himself, and as I say, for Chesterfield, for me, first 10-15 minutes, you want to try and stay in the game where you can, and it's probably their worst nightmare, and for Chelsea, it's best case scenario, getting on the score sheet early, settling the nerves, and yeah, it's a fantastic sweeping move from Chelsea all in all.
It just sat up, didn't it, for Werner? And he managed to control it with his left foot and stuck it in. A little look over his shoulder at the referee's assistant, but the flag correctly stayed down.
They're looking at some of the other youngsters on the bench as well, Harvey Vale and Xavier Simmons, maybe, and Charlie Webster as well, 17 and 18-year-olds. So I think we want to be getting them on the pitch as well.
Hudson-Odoi, brilliant goal! A glorious curler from Callum Hudson-Odoi to double Chelsea's advantage.
You can't give players of that quality that much time. You'll see it here, it grows into him and they just all drop off. No one's going to engage him, no one's trying to put a challenge in or get in front of the ball. And if you give players like Hudson-Odoi that much time with the quality he's got, that's exactly what he'll do. He'll put it in the back of the net.
Starts it well outside the post, curls it back in beautifully for his third goal of the season. To Sarr. Ball. Pitched it, and Hall's got it back again, and Lukaku's there to make it 3. Individual errors creeping in for Chesterfield. Lewis Hall had been dispossessed, but somehow he retrieved it and laid it on the plate.
You know what I like about this from Lewis Hall? He's driving, he loses the ball, but he doesn't give up. He goes and presses it again, and that's why he wins it back. Lovely ball in, and Lukaku, someone of his quality, he doesn't miss that. But equally, even though it's potentially only Chesterfield, as someone might say, and it's the third round, with everything that's gone on with Chelsea in recent weeks, he'll be so happy to get on the score sheet. But yeah, brilliant work from Lewis Hall down that left-hand side. Just can't find the target.
Chance! Oh, Christensen! Goal! 4-0 to Chelsea. It's a rare old goal. Andreas Christensen as well. The ball looped agonisingly over Loach.
As you say, they struggle to deal with the corner. The man on the edge of the box there, no one's closing him down well enough. And then I think Loach will be disappointed with that in terms of when he carries it out, it needs to go to the side. It is unfortunate the way it comes out to Christensen. I think he does really well with the header, actually, the way that it bounces up. But ideally, you want your keeper to be carrying out to the sides, not central back into bodies.
Well, it was Lewis Hall with the strike, wasn't it? And he looked bitterly disappointed that he hadn't scored. That's a poor attempt to the save, isn't it? Havertz. On he goes. Again, great persistence. Now Loftus Cheek. Pulisic. Well, it's a risky challenge. Has to be a penalty, surely. Miller. Calvin Miller. Looks at the referee, but he ran right across his path.
He almost just dives in front. Yeah, I think to play devil's advocate, he does lose his footing, but then he just throws his body in front of Pulisic.
This to make it 5-0. Oh, Loach got a hand to it, but the ball still ends up in the net. It's a fifth different scorer on the day for Chelsea. Ziyech winning his third of the season.
Ziyech, he hits it well. He's got, Loach has got to do better there. I think he hits it well. There's a lot of power on the ball, but it's not right in the corner. Just unfortunate for Scott Loach. It goes under him. If he can get a hand to that, he can potentially save it, because in terms of the placement of the penalty, it's quite poor from Ziyech.
It was a good ball from Loftus Cheek. Nicely done from Ross Barkley. He's supposed to move into through for Werner and Havertz. They're looking for a flag. Chelsea want to celebrate a sixth goal, but I think he was offside. Yes, he was.
A really nice bit of play.
Bueno,
Getting that ball through. He's close. I think he is just about offside. Not got the benefit of the VAR today.
Well, it'll be a very rare defeat for Chesterfield this season. They'll take what they can from it. Shimanga wants to hit the shot away here. Good save, but it must be. It is. Asante. And that's the biggest roar of the evening. 6,000 Spyrites going absolutely potty.
The ball comes down to him. I thought he could square it earlier and find his teammate, whether that be Asante, or I think it's Mandeville who's coming up as well, but he takes the shot on and then right place at the right time. He's not going to miss that. What a tackling, and what a great moment for Asante there.
Well, if you take that in isolation, Chelsea's defensive shape was all over the place there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was all over the place. As I say, Shimanga on that first and second touch, he could have squared that earlier on, and it would have caused Chelsea another problem.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.
Dear MS, from day one, you've tried to define me.
But I never invited you in. It's my life.
And this is my journey. I found a way to do things differently with Ocrevus, an infusion treatment that's 2 times a year.
For adults with relapsing or primary progressive forms of multiple sclerosis, Ocrevus is proven effective in reducing relapses in RMS and slowing disability progression in RMS and PPMS.
Don't take Ocrevus if you've had a life-threatening allergic reaction to it or have hepatitis B. Tell your doctor about vaccinations or if you've had Hep B, as it could come back. A common side effect of Ocrevus is infusion reactions, and some may require hospitalization. It can increase your risk of infections, which can be serious and may decrease certain types of immunoglobulins. While PML was not reported in clinical trials, it could happen. An increased risk of cancer, including breast cancer, may exist.
Sorry, MS.
You don't get to control
every part of me. MS can't own us.
Ask your doctor about 2 times a year Ocrevus.
Welcome to Leeds, West Yorkshire, home to Damien Hirst, Scary Spice and James Milner. This northern English city was transformed by the Industrial Revolution into a powerhouse manufacturing centre of wool and textiles, only to decline in the post-war period before reinventing itself as one of the nation's most cosmopolitan, fast-growing, swaggering centres of culture. A rise and fall and rise, paralleled by the city's sole football team, Leeds United, who won it all